Word up, we on episode 3 of the Ego Free, the Unbiased Podcast. Word up, we on here with Tislam.
What it do?
We on here with my man Reggie Ruckus.
Yeah.
So, for while we start off, you know what I mean, get up people, let them know exactly, what it is that you got jumping on for who you are. They might not.
Give us a rundown, man.
Alright, rundown.
They might not know people in the building.
I know, right? Tislam the Great. We know that. They don't
The
know.
greatest in the building.
Yeah.
My name is Tislam the Great, as they said. I'm a Baltimore native, straight up and down. Left to go to college for a couple of years. And when I did go to college, that's when I first started doing this thing called rapping. That's back in 9-7, 9-8. Came back to Baltimore. And from then on, it's just been grinding in the best way possible. All funded by me, yours truly, no management, no A&R, no label, no anything. I've made several great achievements here in Baltimore, musically, show-wise.
I've witnessed that.
Then later on, with the birth of my daughter, got involved more heavier into production and being a producer, and started to perfect that. Got better with that, and working with certain artists here and there. Dropped a project a couple of years ago named Oysters that's been doing very well, and this up and coming year there should be a good about 5 to 6 projects you'll hear my production on, whether it be a whole entire project of production or just feature production. And then I'm working on I hate to say it, my last solo rap project is in the works right now.
What? Your last?
I mean, the only way it can go from there is if somebody talking that bread. Like, real talk. I'm back in it. I've been doing it myself for too long, putting too much money in and behind it, and I've learned enough that what I'm going to do with this project is going to outdo what I've ever done to any other project, because I've learned what to do, what not to do, how to promote, how not to promote, you know what I'm saying, and use my money wisely. I have more money to work with now, you know what I'm saying, because I've increased my income based on me taking care of business. So, other than that, it's like, unless a label talking something or somebody want me to be a feature and they talking something, I'm good.
Okay.
Word. So you got anything that you want the world to know? You know what I'm saying? That they might not hear nowhere else?
I mean, basically, if you really want to find out more about me, you can Google me. I mean, it's not a cliche thing I'm talking. You can actually go on Google, type in Tislam the Great.
Spell that for them, because I don't know if they know the spelling.
Okay, but I got you. It's Tislam.
Islam.
Tislam. T with an Islam.
Yeah.
The T-H-E, not the T-H-E, great, G-R-E-A-T. That's for the MCing or anything I've done show-wise. Outside of that, when it comes to production, it's God Sense Beats. God, G-O-D, senses in your 5 senses, S-E-N-S-E, Beats. Put that all in, Google me, any streaming platform, you'll definitely find music that I have done.
That's what's up.
Word up. So let's get into some real shit. How you feel about politics?
Politics is exactly like you said, politics.
Word.
What?
Bunch of bloodsuckers. Well, if you want to get phonetically, politics, which means many ticks, a bunch of bloodsuckers. And that's exactly what it is.
I never heard it said like that. I'm going to have to steal that.
You know what I'm saying? They bloodsuck on the floor to get to where they want to get. They bloodsuck on whoever they can to get to where they want to get bigger and to get more money. That's what they all about. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm all about it. Fuck Trump. Fuck Biden too, really, if you want to.
I'm about to say that shit, yo. I'm like, yo, fuck all that shit.
Yo, y'all remember the black hole?
The movie? The what?
The black hole out done.
Oh, okay.
Y'all know one?
I've never been there, but I've heard of it.
I heard of it.
The black hole was jumping for a minute, right? It was like how Fletcher's was at one point. You know, Fletcher's was jumping at one point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn, that's back in the day.
Yeah, like the joint is dope. I really liked it. It was one of the staples in Baltimore, like at a certain point when there really wasn't nothing else jumping like that. Like the Five Seasons was closed down.
So what time frame was that in?
Man, that was like the Black Gold.
Early 2000s?
Nah, the Black Gold was like, yeah, maybe like 2009, 10.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Because I remember when the Five shut down, well, first when it moved from
on Charles Street.
Used to be on Charles Street.
And it moved over to
Guilford.
Yeah.
And when the hole in one, when it moved over there, it became hood live. They got real live. They got killed up
They
in
got
that
real
shit.
lit down the Five Seasons.
Five Seasons was dope.
I ain't into the rapping, yo. I don't rap, yo. Five Seasons got lit, yo. It's nice, chill, cool, laid back, yo. You go down there and see some real shit go on.
Good.
Baltimore got a lot of talent, yo. Thing is, yo, don't nobody in Baltimore use their talent the way they want to use, yo, because they don't even use their education right there.
By the way, that's Kenny Kid off camera, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Is that what you about?
Hottest mechanic in Northeast, baby. Kenny Mo, yo. Holla at.
How can they get at you? Yell it out.
Look, check me out, Facebook, yo, Kenny Mo. On IG, Kenny Mo, Kenny 4314. I'm out here in these streets. You can hit anybody, yo, I'm out here.
What you specialize in fixing, Kenny Mo?
Oh man, I touch anything, man. It don't matter. Foreign, American, it don't matter. I touch it all.
Bikes? You do bikes?
Bikes, all that shit. Bikes, dirt bikes, all that shit.
Do lawnmowers, eh?
I do all that shit. Engines, you want to tear down your house, you want to get some trash moved out your shit. Holla at me, I got you. 410-585-4522.
Go through that at the bottom right here.
Word
Right
up.
at the bottom.
Yeah, bud.
You see that, right?
Yeah.
So where?
That's what's up. That was our little commercial right there for Kenny.
Yeah, appreciate that, fellas. But yeah, yo, I mean, hey, look, I applaud y'all, yo. Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing, yo.
Most definitely, man.
I mean, all this rap shit out here, yo. Everybody talk about gangbanging and shit. Half these niggas ain't even slinging no pistols, ain't doing nothing slick. These little young niggas don't know what it is to live real.
By the way, Tiz,
Yes, sir.
there's some, yo, what's this?
Zookies.
I'm about to let
Zookies
my
taste
man
good.
Kenny hit some of
Yeah.
these Zookies. You know what I'm saying?
Zookies is off the chain.
Tell us, when you start rhyming, yo? When did you start off? You said you went away to college.
Yeah. Before that, I was doing it, but it was on the low. Cause I'm not one of these people who gonna be like, yo, when I was coming up, I was one of them hardcore. Nah, I was the one that got bullied. I was the one that was in band. I was the nerd in school. But I loved hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I hung around certain cats that rap. You know what I'm saying? So I would never rap in front of them or for them, but I always was writing rhymes and shit. So when I went to go to New York, no one knew me or who I was or what I was. So it was like, but then I was from Baltimore though.
So that had that reputation.
So that rep came straight off jump that I was from Baltimore. So it was like a respect level was given where I felt like, oh, I can reinvent myself.
Word up.
So that's when I started doing on the radio shows and rapping and really getting into ciphers and
That's what's up.
And learning about hip hop.
anywhere in shine, son. You go
Nah,
anywhere.
y'all gotta say it again, man. Don't nobody say it like nobody
So
else.
when you was in New
Baltimore.
York,
Ain't no Baltimore. It's Baltimore. It's Baltimore. If you can't say it like that,
Baltimore, if you're from Baltimore, you're not from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
it was both.
we don't know the language coming around here.
Was the phone?
Nah, it was you still had them hard, the flip phones, brick phones, you know what I'm saying? And it was
Two
between
ways?
yeah, people was beaming.
Word.
You know what I'm saying, back then, with the SkyTel pages or whatever. But when I went to college, that's when I got the name Tislam. And then from there, it was just coming back to Baltimore. And the first time I ever started getting music, I was looking for hip hop here. But mad spots, it got shut down due to, Baltimore doing what it do. But it was a place called Yours and Mine's Cafe. Yours, Mine's and Ours Cafe on Preston. Between St. Paul and Charles, I think it was, or whatever. But they had an open mic there. That's when I first met Mully Man, and that's where I met my DJ
Shout out to
Nadir.
Mully, baby.
That's where I met DJ Nadir, and they had an open mic
Shout out to
in there.
DJ the Dead, baby. Hit me up, baby.
And I started rapping there. That's when I started meeting people. And it was, I ain't gonna front, it was Nadir. Because he was a part of the DJ club, whatever. He was getting records. He was part of the pool party when new shit came out.
I bet you he was. Cause he had it.
Yo, the record pools was dope.
The record pools was that's what everybody came to. Industry niggas would come through.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. He's definitely
The record pool was dope. They need to come back. Y'all in control now. Y'all in control of the record pool.
Between me and this guy right here, we probably know some things. We could probably make something big.
Word up. We make the record pool come back. Bring it back.
Dope, man. But the thing is, right now, we have to be done in a different format because records are coming back though.
Word.
They're not going to come back how they
But they're not going to come back how they were.
Right. It's going to be some collectibles. You know, people that love that.
Same thing with the tape.
Sound.
You know the tapes came back, are coming back a little bit more now, but nothing like how they really dropped. Right. It's more of a nostalgic thing and somebody to have it.
It also depends on the country. Like, alright, so like, see Canada, they doing tapes and they doing records, but it's like in China and places like that, in Sweden and places like that, they want your whole shit. They want your tape, your CD,
your vinyl,
your stream, your vinyl. They want your whole merch. They want you to have some shirts, some hats, cause they want to buy your shit. Like they really fans. They want the whole. You know what I mean?
They're about the culture, man.
They really about the culture.
Yeah, overseas. That's where they
embrace me. They be dropping checks.
A lot of the hip hop
emails. They be sending me money for the demos we had in the booth.
You know
what I'm saying?
Cause shout out the Silhouette and
shout out to them and get back to we gotta take this break real fast. So
that's right.
Take us to a break.
Yo, so we gonna play this next song by Tislam the Great.
What's up? What you wanna play, man?
You know what? Let's play a joint off the Godsense album. I wanna play let's play Stars.
Word.
Yeah. The sun's rising, I'm chasing the climate, escaping my asylum. Seen some real live lions walking the ghettos, chasing stilettos, unaware of their own kingdom, unaware of the huntsmen and them trap layers. So I send a prayer for the black times. I love you all, but a lot of you are misguided. Shoot violence, quiet silence in the street cold, but we riot, let a copper kill one of our own, and you know that's how that shit go. The new Jim Crow, Section 8 and government systems that create the real prisons in our minds. I'm trying to open bars on that instrumental, stimulate the mental. Maybe we can be rebels, maybe we can scoop some gold medals, puzzle devils, reveal coons, embrace afternoons of all our kids attending schools. Who will be the next to join the truth? Lloyd Hall. I've seen some stars.
Don't you ever stop to shine. See the light up in your eyes. If you think nobody believes in you, I do. Don't you ever stop to shine. See the light up in your eyes. If you think nobody believes in you, I do.
I know it's dark out here, but you're the brightest thing in the sky. Realize your potential and you could sparkle some minds. Rebel on a new level, mind elevated. Third eye, see the discrimination in shadows. Black Panther commandos form, but our mindsets gotta transform. Love is in the hip-hop gospel. I found my peace in the bottom of bottles until I picked up some novels. Media make it so hatred is born. Born out of wedlock, time to break some chains and padlocks. Situated around your brains in the soapbox. I've seen change in a murderer, adult mannerisms in a child. I've seen smiles on a once suicidal queen. We all got different paths, but the ones I seen tell me you can be partners with the moon. Change tides, find solutions, it's up to you. Stars.
Don't you ever stop to shine. See the light up in your eyes. If you think nobody believes in you, I do. Don't you ever stop to shine. See the light up in your eyes. If you think nobody believes in you, I do.
Realize how beautiful you really are. Oh, you are. You are. You're a star.
Don't you ever stop to shine. See the light up in your eyes. If you think nobody believes in you, I do. Don't you ever stop to shine.
ego-free, unbiased podcast.
Word up.
With my man Tislam the Great.
Yo, you a fool.
Yo, you smoking, yo. What's this right here? This shit got me acting crazy.
Oh, this is
The Zookies.
Zookies.
Word up.
Hey, y'all some rookies if you ain't fucking with Zookies. You know what I'm saying? I told you, you know what I'm saying? This shit gonna have me out here freestyling in a minute and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So where you first recorded that?
You gonna bring it? Yeah. First time I ever recorded, it just so happened to be at this guy's lab. Mr. Reggie Ruckus. Yeah, it was for a clothing line called Lifted. They wanted like a rap jingle on it, and DJ and Dare had knew Reggie. I think he's the one who actually got the pitch to do it. So he hit us. I guess he hit him up, and he had the studio. I wrote my joint, went over there, recorded it. I don't know if it was ever used. I just know that was the first time I ever like recorded. Because before then it was just like spitting freestyle rhymes, you know, or recording over the boombox tape with the mic that it had, you know, the old school way before you actually go into a studio with a legit mic and a legit mixing board. And, you know, if you don't get it, and this wasn't like how it is now with the digital. I was able to still touch that part of recording where like you had to get it done in that tape, or you had to redo your shit again. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah. Either way, that's the first time I ever recorded.
That's good to know, man, because you told me that shit earlier, and I'm like, damn. I think you told me, you know, before, but it's like it never really resonates and shit. Yeah, a lot of times people used to come to my studio, they done went off and did some nice things, man. Yeah. And they like, oh, your studio the first time I ever recorded. I'm like, oh, word, that's what's up. Good to know. Thank you.
Because like Reg, low key back then was still is a beast, but that's when I was listening to his music. I was bumping his shit. You know what I'm saying? Before I even met this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like
kicking them props out for real.
Reggie was killing it, man.
I'm well over doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes, it comes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna walk in, then you're gonna look back and be like, what the fuck? Was it all this time? That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, did you after that? Was it like just a momentum that just kept going and going? Like,
yeah, it was like.
Cause I'm pretty sure you went to some like you. All right, let me ask you this: did you ever go to Ralph Randall, Underground TV?
No.
You remember Ralph Randall? You remember Underground TV?
I don't.
Y'all remember that? You remember Underground TV? Shout out to Ralph Randall wherever you at. Yo, Ralph Randall had this. He had this rap show on the independent network. Cause like when you got cable, it was this joint. It was like channel 0 or something.
Yeah, okay, I remember the independent channel.
Yeah.
Right? So I may have seen it, but did not know that was the name of the show.
It was called Underground TV. So you could go over Ralph Randall's basement. He had the studio set up, and you could just flow. And he had you on TV. You feel me? He was the plug on TV. So he had you on there.
That local access. Yeah, I feel you. That's what's up. So I just seen some local acts. It's like a vague memory because I remember when I would go to my pops. He lived over on Homewood and 22nd. So it was like it was different than what I was getting over in my mom's crib because she had cable. My mom had
What channel was it?
It was one of them low ones, like 3 or 4 or 2. It was like
I'm thinking I might have crossed it and then.
At certain times of the day, it wouldn't be nothing on. It would just be like an advertisement, or just be like some
direct TV.
But at
only
night,
certain times at night it would have shit. Exactly.
That's it until a certain time. That shit popped on.
Then it pops on. Exactly.
Damn.
Yep.
I think I kind of like went through it and didn't realize that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I definitely used to see something local going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never seen the rhyming part though. I think I seen more club stuff.
Yo, Ralph Randall. Oh yeah, they had the club joint too. Like they had, they had a copy. Yo, like it was the local station. You know what I mean? So it's like if you could tap into it, you might have a video on it. They had like local videos and everything come on. They had like something like BET Uncut, but it was like somebody was playing the videos from their TV or something, so you could watch it live. But that joint was like slanted a little bit, but you would always watch that joint. You know what I mean? Cause like when Ralph
you're right. Sometimes it would be a little fucked up.
When Ralph Randall shit cut off, you feel me? Then the other shit come on, but you would keep that bitch popping. You feel me? Like
you can't ask for the best in such a low budget.
Hell no, you can't.
Be happy for what little you was getting, especially for back then. You
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sure.
I remember because after that, most of the time being in an actual booth didn't come till later on in my career. Like my first recording was done in like people's bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they would hang fucking comforters over the shower joint for sound absorption and shit, like, and have a bunch of junk just piled up in there to absorb sound in order to record. Like,
Yeah, I'm good. We'll pass it.
Word up. So like, you deal with any bands?
the only time I dealt with a band would be mostly on open mics. Like, there was a spot called Organic Soul Tuesdays. They used to jump off on Saratoga that I would go to. It was a poetry joint, but it was an open mic, so you could do whatever you want. So I would go up there, and normally before I would even go there, I would like hum and do the beat in my phone. So then I would come up to each player and be like, okay, drummer, I need you to do this. Bass player, I need you to do this. Keyboard, I need some type of woo. And then once they would build up off of what I was saying, then I would just crush it.
Right.
So like I love working with bands, especially when it comes to like freestyle. Because then you can just like really build it all and cater it to
coming
you.
together.
Exactly.
I like when they freestyle too. You know what I'm saying?
Especially, you ever been to Boom Bap Society?
Nah, what's
a whole scene that he played that you probably didn't play? I be telling people this all the time, yo. There's probably 3 different kinds of.
Yo, and you're right. In Baltimore, there are 3 different sets of hip hop things going on.
And niggas be known in each one, and the
others don't know the other.
Right.
I really want to know about that boom bap though, cause I you know.
It was dope because what it was. Shout out to Wendell Patrick. They had an event that was at I can't believe the spot. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, they would do improvisation where they would have like one dude be on turntables, another dude on turntables, a drum player, a bass player. One time they had this chick come in there with a harp, violins, and whatever, and they were all off the top, just create sounds.
I've seen a couple of them.
And then the MC or poetry or whoever would get on the mic. The illest shit I've seen them do is they had a tap dancer come, and they had a wooden floor. They put mics under the wooden floor while she was tapping, and then going into an effects panel. And was fucking with her tapping, and it was playing around that while she tapping. It was the illest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, that is like
y'all just had some real creative shows.
I was like,
them shits be different and shit. I used to go to the ones at the wind-up space.
That's where it was at.
Yeah, I was like,
it was the wind-up space.
I was like, yo, that shit. Every time I come in there, I see something just like I just never seen nowhere else. You know, so props to that shit, man, for whatever y'all was doing there. I remember that time you had me doing the beat. You had me doing the beat from one of the record pools and shit. The record pool party. I think it was like a beat. Loop Digger.
Yeah, it was one of the
what's it called? Loop Digger. It was
Loop Diggers. It was the joint I was doing with the record pool.
Yeah.
They had the records and everybody was selling the different joints.
Yeah, you gave us samples.
I was using all samples to work with.
Yeah.
I was giving 3 samples over 3 different records that I got out of a $1 bin.
Yeah, like rappers that use these samples already though. He'll tell you go to the original where they got it from, and you make your version of that beat to that sample. That shit was fun. So I felt like I was in school again.
Bring that back.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna pass this project. I did a couple of beats. It was like 3 beats.
He was sending out assignments. The great.
Come back with 3 tracks. 3 samples. Make them bang.
So you know DJ Booman?
Do I know DJ?
Who don't know Booman from the Crooked Street?
Shout out to Booman. I still need to get it with you.
Crooked
You got
Streets,
them joints
unruly days.
on
Unruly.
the disc for that MPC player. I know you still got them. I need those beats because Booman. Shout out to his family. Shout out to his babies. You know what I'm saying?
Just like
Shout out to Booman.
He was definitely doing that shit before I was doing it.
All the club music we grew up on, he made that shit. Watch out for the big girls.
He was like they were like my singers as far as the music shit goes. Him and Jay Funks and all them. They were people I used to go
Shout
to.
out to Jay Funk too.
Yeah, to get our work done. You know what I'm saying? So
What's the wild shit is like I never knew what Jay Funk had did until later. Like I was listening to all the dope joints back in the day. SU Click, Annex, all them, Silhouette, all that. And never knew who made those joints. And then later on, I meet Jay Funk playing drums at an open mic joint. You know what I'm saying? And then there was a producer's showcase. He popped up too with his phone and was playing these banging ass joints, and then everybody was telling me, oh, that's J. I'm like, who's? And then I put one or two together, like, oh, makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, these are definitely some legends, some giants in the city. You know what I'm saying? Giants is. You know,
Yeah, he did that joint with Knoxville, came back.
the new shit he just put out.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's him and Jay.
Oh, okay. Back on the scene.
Yo,
Things
videos,
like that.
all that. You know what I mean? Shout out to him and came back.
I think I've seen something on Facebook about that.
Frank Ski back too.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Y'all remember Frank Ski was on V103 here?
We had it.
I remember that shit. That's far as shit.
Word. V103 was here.
I remember that shit. Like, my mom used to play that in the car every morning.
Yeah. Yo, I listen to it every now and then. I play Alexa and I play V103, right? Because it's in Atlanta now. And yo, they still play the same type of cuts.
Okay.
Like how it remind you when you in your mom's car, like you said. Yeah, they still
digging
play
in the crates.
Yeah, yo, they still
That's
play the
what's
same type of joints. You know what I mean?
Alright.
Yeah, but we about to hit this next break, y'all. I mean, let's go, into it correctly, though. You got something you wanna
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing off. I'm gonna keep pushing off of the project.
offer the project? What's that one called?
It's called Oysters. You can get it everywhere streaming.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah. God sense, what up? It's never magnetic. Yeah. My temp is Sean Kemp. They need those lines. Genius can read those rhymes. Blow up in due time. Julius Irvin swerving, thumping, got something. Jumping from the free throw line. My temp is Sean Kemp. They need those lines. Genius can read those rhymes. Blow up in due time. Julius Irvin swerving, thumping, got something. Jumping from the free throw line. Was cookie cutter from the carved soil. Crack you eggheads, that's hard boiled. Yo, the weight of my rhymes is too large for you. And it's set in stone, then I'm a beast. Gargoyle, sparks fly, microwave aluminum foil. The strongest MC had the golf wing carnival. Air tensions, mentions, all hail the honorable. Penmanship gymnast that was on an honor roll. Highest peak from lofty goals. Tumbling, bronze rumbling. I sunk a found complex in the luggage. Prescriptive introspect specs. Got fingerprint smudges. Taking off fight club side best rubbish. Numbers up like slam dunk contest judges. Comments next to earth. Ride my net worth all over my brand new Earl sweatshirt. My temp is Sean Kemp. They need those lines. Genius can read those rhymes. Blow up in due time. Julius Irvin swerving, thumping, got something. Jumping from the free throw line. My temp is Sean Kemp. They need those lines. Genius can read those rhymes. Blow up in due time. Julius Irvin swerving, thumping, got something. Jumping from the free throw line. Splitting image like Cam Moore. Reflection might be needed. One old flame memorabilia. The aura is a phoenix sun. Yielding in a white Bronco truck. Rose glory. Your rhymes embarrassing. They bore me. The mainstream couldn't afford me. Clowns got it twisted like American Horror Story. Freak show when the style I got is God given. My vertical leap is from the free throw. Batman zip lining. I'm stringing along above threads. Cry me a river on your heads. Mega city bosses co-signed by Judge Dredd. Wi-Fi jumps high, hops a spud web. The green llama strikes, Wayne E. Honda fights. Respect, smart select, starts release control on mics. Tunnel vision, retina, seeing double four eyes. Hitchhiking to the galaxy. I'm your tour guide. My temp is Sean Kemp. They need those lines. Genius can read those rhymes. Blow up in due time. Julius Irvin swerving, thumping, got something. Jumping from the free throw line. My temp is Sean Kemp. They need those lines. Genius can read those rhymes. Blow up in due time. Julius Irvin swerving, thumping, got something. Jumping from the free throw line.
Word up. Yo, shout out to the Annex clip.
Woo!
Yeah. You was telling us about that. Yo, that's the same. Alright, so the Annex clip, they had a joint called Hieroglyphics or Hieroglyphics, they branched off the Annex clip. Which one is it? Or was that a project? You remember the annex?
Yeah.
You remember hieroglyphics too, right?
Yeah, from the hieroglyphics from West Coast.
Oh, they from West Coast.
Yeah, they open. They open.
They not with the annex hood?
Nah,
No.
they're a whole
They
different spot.
kind of like got a like a.
I never got that out. You know what I'm saying? I never got that. Nah.
Yo, I thought it was like similarities with them. But y'all cool with them?
Annex?
Yeah. Silhouette them, all right?
Yeah, because actually Silhouette's on the project.
Word
All
up.
right, that's what's up.
And me and her are working on a project together.
Yeah, I just printed you up. That's what's up. You saw that.
So big up to Silhouette. You know what I mean? We gonna get some work done.
I think I've seen her like over 20 years.
Yeah, she's in town and she working with J Funk too. So
Oh.
AK Max.
So everybody just going for the second round.
Yeah, what you gotta think was happening there was a lot of the cats that came out during that era.
Yeah.
If you put out vinyl and you was a part of the record pool, your shit got sent all over the world.
Yeah.
So there's people overseas that are now demanding all that 80s, 90s rap that came out of Baltimore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cats are releasing their old shit and then coming out with new shit and eating off of that shit right
Yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? Like Cookie
I got
Streets
new
had
stuff.
records in their
dope.
basement that they was able to get rid of and resell again now and get money for them shits. You know what I'm saying? All them. So anybody out there who was making records, I mean actually crushing up shit in the 90s in Baltimore, you need to go fucking check to see what your fan base is like possibly overseas. Because all them records you got stacked in your basement collecting dust and joints is worth some money right now online.
My man J Funk referred me to the dude from Chop Herring. I'm not sure if you ever heard of them. Chop Herring Records over in London somewhere.
Right.
We've been doing business. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, it's cool, man. I like how they like dig for old demos and shit. You know what I'm saying? They like, yeah, this we want they don't want nothing new. A lot of them don't want nothing
They
new.
don't want nothing new. But the thing is, when they get, they're bumping your old shit to people.
They might want to
now,
hear something.
they want to hear something new.
I was telling my homeboy that too. It was like, yeah, they want to hear some newer shit than this guy. He just want that. But they like, okay, what else they got? They got something new, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
How they, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they progressed into something else that I really, really like. And I was telling them, need to check us out, man. We got a lot more shit that's probably like that and even better. You know, you'll
Yo,
like
but
it.
outside of music, yo, what's something that y'all really, 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 really want? You feel me? Maybe music won't get us that, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. You feel me? But on the side, like, what's something that y'all really, really, really want? Even if it's an old farm, or yeah, I mean, even if it's like a, you know what I'm saying? You want a goddamn school
Some property
bus.
out so I could build on. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Some property so we could build some shit on that.
Where you want like a nice bit of land.
Nice bit of land so we can build some things that work for us. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
That it could really make us progress in this country, man. Because I feel like if we had our own little bit of something and we can put what we wanted in and earn our own money and build our own legacies up, you know what I'm saying? We'd be good. You know what I'm saying? Because other outsiders, they gonna come to visit. We welcome everybody. We just need our little Africa. Like we got little Chinatowns and little Italys and shit. We need our little black land. You know what I'm saying? We need like
church to do that.
we need like 10 square miles.
You gotta start up a church or something. But yo, I want a boat.
That's what's up. So you can ride around our land. You know what I'm saying? So you can ride around the coast of our little area, you know what I'm saying? Little Africa and shit.
I want a big enough boat for a couple of us to go get some shit and bring it back. You know what I mean? Like we could ride to DC, hit the wharf, you know what I mean? Go get some seafood and all that. Bring it back, you know what I mean? That spot you talking about, that's nice. You know what I mean? Nice. It'd be nice I like a nice little spot in Cambridge or somewhere, Eastern Maryland or somewhere. Something that is where near some water and some fields and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I had water nearby.
Hell yeah.
Man.
And then, you know, you could build a dope ass studio where as though anybody that you want to come, they can come with a helicopter. You might have your own personal helicopter, you feel me? You might come across a nice helicopter for like 20, 30 racks. Put Kenny Mo on it, he could bring it back together. We get that joint painted at Mako, you know what I mean? Turn that bitch into an Escalade, you know what I mean? A flying Escalade, you know what I mean? And then we be back, you know what I'm saying? So I see the vision. You know
Yeah,
what I
man,
mean?
it's got a lot of dirty things that just go on, man. That just basically just tear down dreams so easy here. Or, you know, and it's like you can see people doing things great and just totally against this, like just support. You know what I'm saying? Just show up. You know what I'm saying? Just share button.
Right.
The like button. You know what I'm saying? This is not even costing anything. So you know it's really, this shit is crazy. So I don't understand it. I think I'm from another planet.
It's just the way society develops.
I be really like, yo, these niggas, I don't understand them, son. I really don't understand. Niggas is reckless for nothing. It's not gonna gain you anything. But you rather still tear somebody down, even if it gets me nothing. If it builds you up, cool. I'm glad I helped out. You know what I'm saying? I helped out.
Ego Free, the Unbiased Podcast. Just in case you already know.
I was like torn off conversations.
Ego Free.
I'm like, what the fuck is
Ego Free, the Unbiased Podcast.
Yeah.
Tell them what you want to do when the shows open up, man.
Just remember, yo, we got, you know what I'm saying, it's almost there, and
No,
I'm
you're
trying to
gonna
go too
rap.
far in, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before we go to the break.
I know you're gonna rap.
Say what you gotta say within this next minute if you can. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my main thing is if the shows come back. I mean, I see the certain, events starting to come up now, and you gotta go there with the mask, and it's limited capacity, so it's like you're really not gonna make too much money off of those kind of things right now. I don't think as you would before COVID hit. So my involvement is gonna strictly be on somebody saying, "Hey, we doing a show, and they're gonna pay me to perform. I'll show up and perform. What do I gotta do?" Other than that, I'm focused on other endeavors as far as music, online production. And that's my main thing. That's been able to get me money, and I ain't gotta go nowhere to do anything. So, I'm more focused on my family that's up and coming right now. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you gotta be able to prioritize your life to enjoy what it is you like to do. So, I'm a real man on that shit, and I understand what sacrifices need to be made, and what not to do. And I'm still able to enjoy, being an artist. It never really was about the money and the fame and being big and famous. It's just because I wanted to do music and have somebody hear it and like it. So, I'm managing that along with life.
I know you ready for when the shit open up, where you can do the 8x10 again.
Yeah, hip hop at the 8x10. I'm thinking about doing a hip hop at the 8x10 podcast also, just to get that shit revved up real good.
This next joint coming off the Nat Turner Theory. If y'all ain't know, you know what I'm saying? We be right back.
Yeah. I move real strategically. I mean that in every sense of the fucking slogan, my nigga. I'm a veteran and meeting a woman, becoming better friends. Get her naked and take her places where she never been. Petrified to be in love, but she done fell again. About to swipe my credit card till it's nothing left to spend. A wide receiver with my babies, how she catching them and swallowing every drop of DNA evidence. I keep her rolling up the Jolly Green medicine. She got that juice box pussy, it was heaven sent. So I be focused when I stroke it, never negligent. She extra nasty off of liquor, so I get her bent. For my enjoyment, it's all in the plan. She do whatever I want just to call me your man. The phone conversation, if we busy, then we text. You keep me fantasizing how it jiggle in your dress. We spending time alone, so you know what happens next. Get you wet, then the sex, make your hair look a mess. The phone conversation, if we busy, then we text. You keep me fantasizing how it jiggle in your dress. We spending time alone, so you know what happens next. Get you wet, then the sex, make your hair look a mess.
Yes, who would be? When you see your best believe I ask more than just cool with me. Mooning me, we spooning, reading out the ex's eulogy. Oftentimes she claiming late, though it never soon to be. She stay giving that poon to me. Patty cake, rattle shake, freaky as shit that'll make a pornographer had to take. Water evaporates so hot, making you masturbate. Hair ain't fake, so I can yank it when I crank it on top or under the blanket. Looking like I'm planking when I'm prone boning. She ain't whining, she moaning. Ignore the telephone and texting when we sexing. Have your way, it's a suggestion. It's what she said to me. Down on bended knee like she about to pop the question.
The phone conversation, if we busy, then we text. You keep me fantasizing how it jiggle in your dress. We spending time alone, so you know what happens next. Get you wet, then the sex, make your hair look a mess. The phone conversation, if we busy, then we text. You keep me fantasizing how it jiggle in your dress. We spending time alone, so you know what happens next. Get you wet, then the sex, make your hair look a mess. mess.
Catch a one night stand from the all night dance. Had your hands in my pants like a payment advance. Now your headboard's banging and the bed spring squeaking. Neighbors complaining and the kids keep geeking. All through the night I'm skeeking. I'ma be up in that ass like a damn weekend. Shorty, these gas station pills is real. And yeah, you know the deal when I can't stay still. Put you in positions that you can't pass up. Straight rolling tough, face down, ass up. And like a fire truck, the block can hear you coming. Heartbeat strumming, different strokes feel drumming.
The phone conversation, if we busy then we text. You keep me fantasizing how it jiggle in your dress. We spend the time alone so you know what happens next. Get you wet, then the sex make your head look a mess. The phone conversation, if we busy then we text. You keep me fantasizing how it jiggle in your dress. We spend the time alone so you know what happens next. Get you wet, then the sex make your head look a mess.
So we back, live in the flesh. We got Tislam the Great, we got Reggie Ruckus, and we got Kenny Mo. You know what I'm saying? And we on point right now. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's 2021, and we about to take it to another level. We ain't playing this year. 2020 was great. Don't play. 2020 was great. It was a lot of bad, but it was a lot of good if you think about it. Well, if you made the best out of it, you about to have a good 2020. 2021, we about to have some fun. We got Tislam the Great. We got Reggie Ruckus in the deck.
Back in here. After that joint, y'all deserve nothing that. Turn the theory, go out and get it right now. Math and Ruckus on iTunes and all streaming sites. Go check it out. 10 songs. It'll take you there. So go ahead and check it out.
So when can we get a Math, Ruckus, Krillzito, Tislam the Great classics? You know, I need something for this. What's the name of that joint you said? Reggie Ruckus said he gonna drop my joint. It's called 5-Star Restaurant. What's it called? 5-Star Restaurant joints.
Yeah.
Word. So if you wanna get on the 5-Star Restaurant joints,
you know he down with that.
I need you to like, you know what I mean? I need you bless that joint. You know what I mean? When I say bless that joint, I mean I need you to like do the intro. Like, you know,
Okay.
Like this about to be great. You know what I mean? Like this,
he does that too.
That Tislam the Great stuff.
I got you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word up.
It ain't nothing. I'm always looking to collab with people who can be of like minds. Which man comes and doing good.
You could do the middle part too. You know what I'm saying? Like how y'all feel now. You know what I'm saying? Come back through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might be asleep.
They
might be in a daze. You know what I mean? Wake them back up, send them back on their way to the next.
That's a pretty good idea though.
Because I like to do the beat side on my.
You got a very popular voice.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And if his voice shows up in a lot of things, and they're like, damn.
Nah, because of the Young Bucks. I want the Young Bucks to know who Tislam the Great is. I want the Young Bucks to know who Reggie Ruckus is. You know what I'm saying? I want the Young Bucks to know about Oysters. I want the Young Bucks to know about the Nat Turner thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like, they gonna be the ones that keep it alive, you know what I'm saying?
You know about that.
And they doing all of that streaming too, you feel me?
Yeah.
They the ones gonna be streaming, like especially when they hear some joints that they like.
And they be liking the shit. They like it, they just not exposed to it.
Right.
You know, I've seen a lot of youngins that really like the shit. They just don't really get, it's not the daily rotation of Radio 1 media promotion, promoting things. Because you got more than radio these days. It's even online, you know what I'm saying? You just see this one thing.
Because like there's a channel on YouTube that I watch. Yeah. It's this young dude, he like 19, 20, whatever. He does reactions to songs. People send him. Some people actually pay.
Came back there fun.
Yeah, came back there one.
Word?
Yeah.
Right, and he'll listen to it.
Where's he from?
Down south
Somewhere in Atlanta. I think.
Yeah, but he like 19 or 20 or something like that.
He'll do it. He'll play it and listen to the whole song and watch the video or whatever. And you can see his reaction to that. He listens to it and he actually enjoys it. But at the same time, his intro and outros on some trap shit. He likes that trap shit. Like, he plays that
young,
shit.
he was 20, you know what I'm saying?
So when he come on, he like, he get it crunk, and then when he go off.
Yeah, my boy told me to check out this joint from Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And let me go to see what they talking about. They said this shit is fire, blah, 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 and he go play it.
Right.
Then he just be on some, yo, these niggas go hard, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a whole different, it's new for these young niggas.
Word
You know what I'm
up.
saying? That's like me.
Shout out to whoever that is.
Oh, his name King Guap.
Yeah, he was like, go
Shout out
check
to
it out.
King
He
Guap.
nice with it. Yeah.
King Guap
Yeah.
with a P.
Yeah.
Word. Shout out to King Guap. Y'all check that out too. Y'all probably gonna hear some Tislam the Great on there. Y'all probably gonna hear some Reggie Ruckus on there probably. Cause you already know they tapping into everything in 2021. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't short yourself. Don't deprive yourself. Check it out, man.
It's about keeping that legacy going right now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want to be turned up all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? It's time to do something else now.
On top of that, you can turn up. You can turn up with this. You know what I'm saying? You can turn up with some of their joints. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you want to kick it. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You can turn up.
I ain't saying you gotta go to sleep, but you know what I'm saying?
Word up.
You know, on that, it's definitely not that. It's definitely just something else.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Something else. Yeah, it's all good to me. I like all that.
I just like parents that are looking right now. Able to view whatever you like. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, anybody can get it out there. You don't have to wait for labels anymore to get exposure.
Oh yeah,
That's the freedom.
It's a lot, and it's also a lot more hands-on. You get to really monitor, you know, the income. You get to, you know, put yourself in certain places that you want to be, I mean, put in or distributed. You know, you have more control over your project. You know, because I mean, from the back in the days where you could just be okay, you rap, and that's what you do. You got like 4 or 5 other people that are doing the promotions and the hard work and placing you in front of certain people. Now it's like that's just so on you, you know.
Yeah, their job is almost over.
It's done. Like you know, anybody with a fucking new phone and a laptop can become a Mongol in many industries if they just put their time and effort into learning those programs. Because it's like it's all about media right now. It's all about videos. It's all about people seeing and hearing and being entertained in short segments. You know what I'm saying? And that's because it's in and out. It's in and out.
You got a trend.
You got a trend. Because you got to understand that like everybody's doing it. There's millions of people on YouTube, millions of people on TikTok, millions of people on all these stations, but people don't never really just sit on one. They surf through a collective of their favorites. So it's all about you doing you and providing that content at a level that you come across their path and you got and strike that interest. And so all you need, like I said, is a phone really right now.
Yeah. I just gotta get packaged and shit. A lot of this shit packaged up, you know what I'm saying, and put to a picture these days instead of getting your shit pressed up with CDs.
Right. Now it's not just the audio. It's not just about what you're saying. It's what they see. It's a lot on what they see. Before it was like, you know, as long as you got the dope voice and was kicking it like that. Now it's almost like 85% on the visuals.
So visuals and good sounds to get you through. I feel like so. Just gotta get that part. And trend, find some way to get a trend going and shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's
I mean that's the quick way to the top. Is to come up with something that's extremely catchy that everyone can do and be a part of and feel, you know, something in them that they can relate to it. And once if they form that connection with that, it becomes a trend and everybody's going to do it. That's how dances are formed. You know what I mean? Because like one the dude who did the shoestring where you swing your joints back and forth. It was just some video on YouTube, and then it caught on where some big time dancer wanted to have him at her shit, and he came and did the joint. And so it's like it's whatever. You know what I mean? You might go fire.
That was dope.
You might be kicking it with your son or your daughter, and they start doing some weird shit, and next thing you know, they getting invited out to whoever to do the same weird shit because everybody like it, and then it go viral. You're like, what the fuck? They like this shit? You flying in jets?
Different shit.
Dumb shit.
You like this shit?
Yeah. Right.
That's what I can't even add this shit, but like.
You'd be surprised with it.
Yeah, you never know what can go viral. It's just
if we had the internet,
it's good to keep the camera around.
We would have probably been.
I say that all the time.
If we had the access.
I ain't talking about no stepping on no broom like wow, no, not no world's funniest video.
No.
I'm talking about wow, they really came up with something type stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about 88.9 though? Y'all still messing with strictly hip hop?
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know what they're doing right now because with the pandemic and everything, it's not really much of that I think going on. A lot of it. I mean, I haven't listened since in a while. I mean, because I was going up there recently when it came to some of the hip hop shows that I was doing back in 2012, 14, 15, or whatever. But moving forward, it just became less and less. And like they were doing the 1 year anniversaries. I mean, shout out to DJ XL and everybody out there.
You keep that rolling because we rolling.
Yeah, they still keep.
We're close to the end of
okay.
So keep that energy, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So
shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody who was, to anybody and everybody, you know what I'm saying, who's doing positivity and staying righteous. Shout out to you. I mean, that's just to cover everybody. Because if you ain't doing that, then you don't get no props at all.
Yeah, man. What else don't they know about you, just real quick? They got all your internet.
Yo, if you want to get in contact, like I said, all you gotta do is put in mainly right now what's popping and bubbling. It's God Sense Beats. GODSENSEBEATS. God Sense Beats. Put that in anywhere, your IG, all that. Tislam the Great, music coming out soon. Old joints out there still doing the damn thing, so go ahead and stream those and get on top of that. If you want to contact me anywhere, Tislam the Great or God Sense Beats on all social media platforms. No matter where you go, you're gonna find me.
And close us out, Krills.
Yo, so this last joint, it's a classic joint. It's off the Oysters, you know what I mean? And we just want y'all to check out all of the work that Tislam the Great, everything he got. Check it out and bump that joint.
One today, gadget, but I'll be back.
If a nigga tells me that I'm arrogant, I crush his fucking larynx. You trying to flex, say it with your chest like a pair of tits. Haters perishing, no comparison, and no team. I beat you solo like Harrison. This a homicide, I put you bums aside. I got enough racks to get you mummified 100 times. I will humble mine, I crumble spines, I'm troubling. I leave a Republican hung from a jungle vine. I only hit chicks, it's hot as summertime. Some cute little dom zombie and Abercrombie in one stroke. My Johnson is like I just brought a fucking army in. I'm not into Barbie twins, I'm more into them Harley Quinns. With a switchblade to scar your friends. Stomp your face and leave a Harvey dent. Wearing my Marcus Garvey Timbs, all black like a funeral. Kicking my judo and bruiser blows. I'm from a black street, them back streets where not even the Uber goes. Attack levels like Yu-Gi-Oh! Set fire to your studio.
If you wanna go, we got gadgets. Bruce Willis die hard with the action. True killers, master assassins. You ain't even half-ass, you just embarrassing. If you wanna go, we got gadgets. Bruce Willis die hard with the action. True killers, master assassins. You ain't even half-ass, you just embarrassing.
Fuck what you thought, it's automatic how I'm causing static. You drop the ball and I bomb on bastards. I'm a starving artist, smashing a part of the song I'm rapping. You couldn't go gold if your ass was white and you killed the nigga that had it. I cracked myself up, better back the hell up and watch me wreck it. I'm who you heard about. My verse working out like it's calisthenics. You sold a couple CDs, that's pathetic. Check, I'm better than rappers that's rapping that trash and getting respect. But
They don't want the nights no more. I transform every mic I hold into cyanide saliva. If I spit, the mic might blow. I'm loogie spewing past the mic and go. Let's go. Rochambeau for the rock and the paper you get cut. Haters hate because I'm cocky and I'm great, don't give a fuck. Niggas cruddy in my hood, they shoot your face to get a buck. I bet 100 fucking bucks is bust about to get them touched. I smash out with a bottle of gin. I'm old fashioned, bag shit. Getting here, shorty go gagging. The flow so classic, but y'all don't listen. Icon of God, I pay him back with forgiveness. Nigga, if you wanna go, we got gadgets. Bruce Willis die hard with the action. True killers, master assassins. You ain't even half-ass, you just embarrassing.